Hello and welcome to Penguin TV. It is recorded by George Ephelis, aka Whiffy Penguin, and you can follow me on Twitter at Whiffy Penguin. Penguin TV is hosted by PureMTGO.com and sponsored by MTGOTraders.com. Get an 8% discount off all orders over $50 when paying with PayPal or credit card. And you can check out CapeFearGames.com and get an extra 20% off when trading paper for digital. Enjoy the videos. Hello everybody, welcome to round 2 of the Magic 2012 pre-release. I am up against Suda. I don't really like to do, replays in limited Magic. I'm not quite sure why. I was actually talking about this with one of my friends. And he asked me if I do that, if I'll scout like draft rounds, and generally I don't. I almost always scout constructed, but it made me realize that I generally don't scout limited, and it's probably more important to scout limited than it is constructed to see what kind of bombs they have. But I don't know, that kind of spoils some of the fun of it for me. So I won the roll, and I would not like to play first. Would I like to play first? No. One of the 3 lands seems okay. One of the things about Seal is that card advantage is hard to come by, and my deck doesn't have any card draw. I mean, it's got some card advantage spells and such, but you almost always want to draw. And I even have kind of an aggressive deck, and I still want to draw. We'll wish this guy good luck and start off the match. No mulligan for me. So, Pride Guardian. You gain 3 life. Okay, that guy can be annoying. We've got a great sword to bust through him, though. We're going to want to try and hold on to this shock for a while. Get a Gideon's Lawkeeper or some other such nonsense. And what do we get? A land. Seems good. So an 0-3 versus nothing. What does he have? So, my question to myself is, how long do I wait before I run out Manic Vandal? I obviously don't want to kill my own Greatsword, but he could easily have a very good card against me with an artifact. So I have to play the Vandal before I play the Greatsword. My question is just how long do I wait? Crimson Mage. Okay. Alright, so in between Shock and Turn to Frog, I can kill anything on the board. No matter how many toughnesses it has. Alright, so do I run out a naked Manic Vandal next turn? This is the question. Two-drop, swing for 4. Oh, that'd be okay. So we're waiting on Suda. I'm curious if he's doing multiple events. You got it, sir. In for 2. This guy's got a pretty good haircut. I like it. I'm a fan. It's the mullet slash mohawk. Puts a little gel in it, it's a mohawk, otherwise it's a mullet. You know, because his hands are on fire, so whenever he runs his hand through his hair, you know, he probably just burns it right off. This guy, I'm just gonna stand all defensive. I wonder what's behind the door. What do you think? What do you think is behind the door? Maybe this is the vault. Maybe because, you know, Open the Vault's got the axe for M12. Maybe Open the Vaults are in here, and he's guarding the vault. It's closed at the moment. Yeah, so Ham Yasuda has no regard for my time or what I'm doing. Or he has a really slow computer. Maybe he's got a Commodore 64 and he's running it off of like an iTablet with with a patch. Oh my, that would be funny. There we go. Oh, I took 2. Wild or Griffin Sentinel. Yep. Not much I can do about that. Manic Vandal. I can start to get all kinds of ridiculous. Turn to Frog his Sentinel and block with mine. Vandal, Mana Leak his next play, shock something. Look at this guy. He has had one too many and now he's just destroying the bar. Nobody else can have a drink. And it's because it's fun. He doesn't need another reason. Man, look at this guy's hairdo. Like, I'm just going to shave everything except for my ponytail, because I want people to think that I'm a lady from behind. Alright, what do we got? Plains, plains, mountain, mountain. I'm taking it. He does not want to kill the Crimson Mage. Interesting. What do we have? Nothing, huh? Well, I'll sit back too. I got my guys now, they can block, I can counterspell things. It's all good in the hood. That this guy just destroyed. So, if you're still watching, I'm sorry about the bad comedy, but when your opponent is taking roughly 3 times as long to make any of the plays as you are, you either roll with it, or I just keep pausing and unpausing the video. And I don't know, maybe some people like it. If you don't like it, I guess you can always mute the volume. But yes, the bad comedy will continue. Alright, so what makes this guy vigilant? Is it because he can run around on his hind legs? Oh. An action. Yeah, so I'm almost positive this guy is playing a second Q. 5 mana, Sarah Angel. Guess what's getting mana leaked? Pew! Oh, guess what's getting turned to frog? Pew! Ribbit. He is a blue frog with wings and claws. That's fine. Alright, so he's got 2 cards and 5 land. Now he's got 2 and 6. He can have some bombs. He definitely can. 6 mana. Inferno Titan qualifies as a bomb. It absolutely does. Oh boy. Well, Flash Freeze is coming in, that's for sure. Man. What are my outs here? Not many. I guess one out is the clock. Bouncing a Titan, well, I mean, at least he doesn't get to attack for 6 as well. Unless he draws a land. Oh, he drew a land. So I'm going to take 6, 10, 12. I'm going to take 12, and that'll be the game. But I suppose if it took him, you know, 8.5 minutes, 9 minutes to play game 1, maybe I can get him to go for a couple of games. And give it haste. Attack my face for 9, 10, 11. I drop to 2. And Grim Lavamancer. So we'll just concede here. Unfortunate. Bomb card. Alright, so let's see. We definitely want both of the Flash Freeze. Do we want Dragon's Claw? We could get next level. He had a lot of red cards. But, so what don't we want? We don't want this negate. Ooh, Act of Treason could be good. We don't want this Lava Axe. Do we want Dragon's Claw? Don't think we do. I guess, do we want Elixirs? We could have infinite cards. Gaining 5, yeah, no. I don't really like that either. Would I like to play first? No. Good luck. Alright, so I need some lands again. I like it though. He has a slower deck as well. I do have this nifty combo. My Aven Fleetwing cannot be targeted by Inferno Titan. That is a plus. I don't like that this guy has hexproof though. Oh, look at that island. Wonderful. I really feel like this should be Shroud. And I understand why there's no Shroud in the set with hexproof. Because it's a touch confusing. But there should be Shroud. Ooh, hate hexproof. That's pretty good. Glad I have this Manic Vandal just sitting around. Ooh boy. Value Town. A 1 for 0, or a 0 for 1. I guess technically it would be a 2 for 1. Okay, Circle of Flame. I don't like that card. I mean, if he drops a second one, that's a good time right there. Okay. Attack and see what happens. Okay. You cannot shock this guy or flame circle it. Mwahaha. Ooh. Skips land drop 4 and 5. Alright. So I'm going to drop this Bonebreaker Giant, and then we can sit behind Mana Leak until the game's over. Pacifism. Alright. I'll get there 2 damage at a time then. Would have been nice. Mana Leak. So, I'm going to bounce my own Bonebreaker, because I'm pretty sure I'm just going to Mana Leak whatever he plays here on this turn. And then I'll drop down Bonebreaker Giant. Alright. And, ooh, an Incinerate. Bonebreaker. So, if he drops a Titan this turn, I mean, I'll lose my Aether Adept. But I will also, I think I might be able to put the game away. As long as he doesn't have a Day of Judgment, that would be terrible. Chandra's Outrage, okay. Alright, so I can put him on 6. So he is 1 away from dead. And as long as he does not drop a flying creature, I think I've got him. Wow, he has a ton of removal. I think I might want to take those grizzly bears out of my deck. Maybe go green-red. Oh, but I've got 4 counter spells for him. Lava Axe me. Show him the shock that I showed him in game 1. Alright. So, oh boy. Let's see. I don't like it. I don't like the hexproof plan. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Take out the 2 Phantasmal Bears. Well, actually, I didn't see reusable things. They were spells, and that means those spells aren't getting pointed at me. And good luck, sir. I'll keep this. Oh boy. So he's on the play and a mulligan. It's a good turn 1 play against my Phantasmal Bear. Not gonna lie. That's gonna give him a lot of time. At least I've got a presence, though. 2/2, he can block. He can block guys. That's for sure. He can block that guy. Man, that Pride Guardian. He's definitely there, doing some work. These guys will face off, that's for sure. Alright, what do we got? Okay. You got it. I will take a quick burst of 4 to my face. Hamisuda has lost connection to the game. Alright, so Hamisuda has lost connection from the game for about 8 minutes now. And I had it paused, but I'm back, and the reason I'm back is that he's either going to disconnect and get booted from this game, and I think the tournament, maybe. If you're inactive for 10 minutes, I think you get booted from the entire event. But anyway, he's about to lose the match to that. And even if by a miracle he gets back, he only has 2.5 minutes to deal me 16 damage with 3 lands. Oh, and he's back. So yes, he has 2.5 minutes to win the game. I like my chances. Mountain. Tap for mana, Mr. Mountain. So he has 2.5 minutes. Land. Crimson Mage. I mean, I suppose if you run a runner's lands and like Sarah Angels, then I'm in trouble. But if he doesn't, then I'm doing alright. I think it might be worth running my 2 guys into him and letting him gain some life. Then I can play the 3/3 Berserker who can't be blocked except by 2 guys, which means Pride Guardian won't be able to just sit there and block it indefinitely. And I'll have Flash Freeze up. Also, he only has 1.5 minutes to win now. He is spending over a minute on his turn, and he dealt 0 damage. So yeah, let's try to get in there. Makes sense. Alright, so he chose to take it. And here's a Stormblood Berserker for you, my friend. Alright, so no Sarah Angel. That's good. Chandra's Outrage. Okay. Probably should have attacked to make him eat up some time off of his clock there. Ooh, Sarah Angel, and I'm in trouble. Circle of Flame. Alright, I'm definitely attacking with everything. Well, no, I'll leave back Crimson Mage, because I have to. Oh, how about Incinerate? Let's see what happens. This is a little cheap, but, you know, if you're going to spend 10 minutes in game 1 and then disconnect for 8 minutes, I'm going to beat you with the clock. But yeah, playing that Circle of Flame, not his best friend. He probably knows that he lost the match, though. So, yeah, I am not making optimal plays to kill his life total. I am making optimal plays to reduce his clock to 0, which is a skill that you cannot utilize in Paper Magic, but absolutely can in this digital format. Oh, he went up time. That's funny. There we go. Oh, he went up a second again. And Hamisota has run out of time. So that's it. I will see you guys for round 3.